What's up, YouTube? This your boy Preach, and today we'll be going over 5 tips that will help you dominate in the Crucible. Alright, without further hesitation, let's just go ahead and dive into these tips so this can help you guys as far as gameplay wise, help you dominate the game. If you like this video, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tips and guides. Alright, starting off with tip number 1, it is map awareness. Yes, map awareness is huge in this game because you have to know where the enemy team is, you got to know what position you're in, and you got to know how to navigate the map. One thing about Crucible, it's a big battlefield, so you have to be able to know where to go and where to move around at. And if you're playing modes like Heart of the Hive, you need to know how far you are from the hive and what's your time limit before the hive spawns. If you're playing modes like Alpha Hunter, understand that the circle closes in, so you're gonna be pulled tighter and closer to your enemies, so you have to pay attention to the map. Alright, map awareness is key. You can also use stealth to hide in grass and bushes and things like that. It's a game mechanic that people haven't really used a lot of, but once you play a game mode like Alpha Hunters, you really get to see the importance of stealth and being able to hide from your foes. Okay, and another thing, map awareness will also let you be able to see different things like the harvesters. Harvesters are a key point into winning games. Harvesters provide your team with essence over time, so if you don't have these harvesters, you better get them. Okay, all right, now let's go over tip 2, engage and re-engage. What does that mean? A lot of times in fights, you'll find yourself fighting and you need to heal up. So there's nothing wrong with backing up to your team. Instead of going behind enemy lines, but back up to your team to go back and heal, then reinitiate the fights. A lot of times you'll lose a team fight because someone doesn't back out. If you're playing Drakal, understand that this is part of your playset. This is part of your abilities. At level 3, Drakal gets an ability where he can heal with a medikit while getting hit. So make sure you're backing up out of enemy lines and then reinitiating in to win the fight. And if you need to, and if you see the numbers are stacked against your favor, use stealth to your advantage. Hide in bushes. Suzanne is one of the key hunters in the game that can hide in bushes and get out of combat as quick as possible. So make sure you engage and re-engage during your fights. Don't get stuck in a team fight that you guys know you're going to lose. Back out, retreat, run to a different position, and use an environment to your advantage. One thing about the environment in Crucible, there's a lot of tools in the environment that you can lose to your advantage. You have slowing bubbles that you can shoot down from the plants. You have stealth orbs, you have health orbs. There's a lot of stuff in the arena, and make sure you use that to your advantage. So please, tell this thousands of times, pay attention to the arena, pay attention to where you're fighting at, and know when to engage and re-engage into your fights. Now, number 3, incoming events. During the game of Crucible, whether you're playing Heart of the Hive, Alpha Hunter, or Harvester Command, there's going to be incoming events. You'll see these before the match starts. It will tell you what incoming events are going to happen into the game. Pay attention to these. There's things like health bonuses, damage bonuses, health amplifiers, med pack amplifiers. What med pack amplifiers actually do is they allow you to have 4 med kits. Yes, that's right, 4 med kits that you get to use in battle. This is huge. So make sure you pay attention to the incoming events. If the other team gets the damage amplifier and you do not see it, or you do not pay attention to the map when it spawns into the map, you might have put your team at a disadvantage. So pay attention to what's going on in the game, the incoming events, because all these things play a huge role in the Crucible. Yes, this is a PvP game. Yes, it's all about fighting. But you don't want to be that guy that forgets about the damage multiplier and that other team picks up too. Yes, they could be lower level than you. They will still make a comeback. So pay attention to the incoming events before the game starts and be ready to grab those as soon as the game progresses on. Number 4, Ping and ping a lot. Okay, with your middle mouse button, if you click your middle mouse button in, you can bring up the pinging system. You can do several things from ping enemy's location, call for help, tell your teammates to group up. So make sure you're using this. This has to be used a lot in a game where there's less communication. The pinging system helps out a lot. I don't know how many times I was playing Heart of the Hive where I actually had to ping the map to show my team where the hive was spawning. Also, I was pinging things like power-ups, incoming events, things like that that we could actually use into our advantage. So make sure you ping a lot. If you are getting surrounded and you need help from your team, use your ping wheel to tell your team that you need help. If you want your team to group up, make sure you ping and tell your teammates you need to group up. This is the only form of communication if you're playing with randoms. So make sure you do this. Make sure you do this a lot. Ping, 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 ping a lot, guys. It's going to help you out. All right, the next tip I have for you guys, 5, sticking together. Okay, sticking together is huge in Crucible. Yes, you don't have to stick together all the time in Crucible, but when team fights happen, guys, you need to be together during team fights. Work together. Work together in team fights. The team that wins is a team that's working together, using their abilities and working together as a team. So make sure you're sticking very close to your teammates. Pay attention to your teammates. If someone's going off ahead of you, you know, let them be the lead and you stay with them and follow them and work with them and fight with them. But sticking together is huge in this game. I can't stress it enough. You guys got to stick together and pay attention to your drop spot. If you pick a bad drop spot and you can't get back to your team, it's going to hurt your team. It's going to put your team down a man. So be responsible enough when you die to pick a good drop spot so you can get back into the action. Okay, get back into the action, stick together and work together as a unit. If you work together, you'll be fine in Crucible and you will win your games just working together. Alright guys, that breaks down my 5 tips to dominating in Crucible, guys. If this video helped you out, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for more great tips in Crucible, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck in the Crucible.